Microsoft literally just slapped Sony in the face, especially given some recent news revolving around the PlayStation 5, and now we get this announcement. This is one of those things that honestly you keep seeing, this kind of thing come up, and this is something that I honestly suggested a while ago, and it should help tremendously with what Microsoft is trying to accomplish. Let's not kid ourselves here. The Xbox is in a very good spot. We don't know exactly how many consoles that they've sold, but somewhere along the line of closing in on 20 million, could be 20 million by the end of this year. We know that PlayStation is having trouble actually meeting demand for their console, and so again, it's just one of those things where us as fans, we're looking at things and we go, what can Microsoft do to actually make things a little bit better and make things much more appealing for fans. Now, this is the part where it gets interesting, because Microsoft already has Game Pass, and Game Pass is, like the best deal in gaming ever. And I think it's going to be shown to even be a bigger deal in gaming next year when you get, Starfield, Redfall, Forza, and whatever else. Should it be Avowed or Hellblade 2, or, they're going to have a good 4 or 5 big AAAs releasing next year. And that's exactly what you need when it comes to what they're trying to offer. Now, what can Microsoft do to combat what Sony has done? I think that's a relevant question. And, Sony hasn't really done much. Sony has kind of gotten their own way. This news, this announcement, this is more in line with what Microsoft needs to be doing, and I find it to be something that is, quite frankly, pretty incredible, and I can't wait to hear what everybody thinks about this. It should be very interesting. Hey everybody, I'm Crap Gamer. This is Crap Gamer Reviews. Please hit that like button. I'm looking for 100 likes on each of the videos that I do. So yeah, it should be very interesting to see how everybody kind of works this out. And I would love just that little bit of help from you guys to help things along with the channel. I know the channel's not huge or great or anything like that. I'm working on it, but I'm working so much lately that it's just one of those things that, is probably going to take a little bit of time. And to be quite frank, yeah, it's just something that probably I will continue to be working on. So, we'll see how it goes. But please do like the video, because that does actually help out a tremendous amount. So thank you guys. Now, we know that Sony went out there and sort of raised the price of their PlayStation 5 in numerous territories. Now, of course, they didn't raise the price of it here in the United States. That would be crazy, and at a place where Xbox is already pretty much kind of neck and neck with them, would just end up kind of hurting things even further. So now I said what Microsoft should do is actually lower the price, or do a part-time price drop of the Series S, and that's exactly what they've done. This is pretty great. There's a lot of places right now. Target has got new days of deals on sales. Amazon Prime Early Access with 3 early Black Friday deals. Not bad at all. Especially right now, you can buy an Xbox Series S for $249. That's $50 off. An incredibly good deal considering the console is going to be able to play, Scorn, Starfield, Redfall, Forza Motorsport, Hellblade 2, and more. But not only that, this deal gets even better. Each purchase of the console will also come with a free additional Xbox controller for free. Yes. So you can open up the world of couch co-op possibilities with games like Game Pass with Overcooked 1 and 2, It Takes Two, As Dusk Falls, Escape Academy, and even Gears 5. Think about that. That's an incredible deal. The only catch of the deal is that the console is only available from pickup from your local store, so you have to quick check to see if your local Target has it. I believe Amazon might be matching it as well, but we're seeing lots of deals like this, and listen, I think this is incredibly interesting to see that that Microsoft is offering these deals, and that we're seeing these kind of deals. Now, the great news about this is, like I said, in a lot of other territories, I don't know about, specifically if there's different targets and things like this, but similar deals are in other places, kind of worldwide or whatever. And, to see this deal like this right now, I mean, think about it. So to pick up a PS5, $550 in some places, versus the Series S with the extra controller at $250. That's a hell of a deal on Microsoft's part. They've been able to kind of go out there, and if they can go out there and make things look a little bit, that much better for fans around the world, man. I think that that's fantastic. I actually think that Microsoft has been doing a lot of the right things lately. I think that they are lacking the big game for this year and for right this moment, but I don't think that they're in desperate need, and the main reason why I don't think that it's like a desperation thing for them is they could have probably rushed something out for this year, but they're trying to beat old habits. They're trying to beat the thought process of the people that say that Microsoft doesn't care about gaming and that the quality is poor. I think that that's something that we continue to kind of see them battle and fight against, and it's a real thing, because when you have a when you have a history, or when you have people that kind of look at you like this and they go, oh, well, the quality's bad, it really puts Microsoft in a bad spot, because sometimes the quality was bad. They would put out games where the quality just wasn't there, and who's going to subscribe to a service if the quality of the stuff in the service is not where it needs to be? That's the thing I think that Microsoft really has to get a hold of, and people have to understand that listen, yeah, it sucks, and you're gonna accept a little bit of the brunt of people making fun of you for a little bit right now, but at a certain point, especially like it's like surviving an onslaught. You survived that initial Sony onslaught where it made Sony kind of look like they had a bunch of games. I personally feel like they didn't have as many games as people were making out to be. They put a lot of like remasters and stuff into the mix, whereas Microsoft was giving away basically free remasters. So I mean, there's a significant difference there, and I think Microsoft still being in the race at a point in time where Sony basically threw everything they had at them, and again, yet Microsoft was able to survive this, and not even just survive it, but kind of thrive. I think that's excellent news. I think that that's something that they really kind of needed to do, and what a good time by them to come out with some of these deals, and I think probably for the rest of this year, I hope that they would do similar deals, because it's going to help push even more of those consoles, and hopefully they can start keeping up with the Series X supply as well, because I think a lot of people, despite the fact that people were trying to make fun of stuff like Starfield, there's no doubt to me that Starfield is going to be like the next big thing from Microsoft and Bethesda. So yeah, we'll have to see how that works out, but yeah, crazy to see that happen. It's a good deal. If you haven't picked one up, trust me, the Series S is a fine console, especially for $250. Going to be able to play all that stuff, and it seems like they've got that extra power in the console now, so the frame rate stuff shouldn't be an issue. So if you're a person that just maybe wants to jump into the next generation, or want to be able to play Starfield and that kind of stuff, hey, that's your chance right there. I think that's the smartest thing that they could do, and offer up these deals. So should be interesting to see how that works out. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Are you planning to pick one up? Rack them up, fact them up, Crap Gamer them up. Thank you so much for watching. Crap Gamer out.